So by the time now the death row East Coast West Coast thing happening, now I'm at the source. I'm like maybe 4 stories in. And I remember them, like, people calling, like them getting death threats, like it's like this shit was crazy. And then I remember when Benzino came and then did the whole takeover of that. Like it was like a takeover, and then like all the real like literary people that was there, like I said, people like Kieran and Mayo, people like James Bernard, forget some of the other ones, Maddie D, like a lot of these people, you know, are gone, because that generation was like that generation of people who had just come out of, you know, college and wasn't getting jobs at places like, you know, Vibe or these other magazines. So they basically started it like that, literally from nothing, like a newsletter. And so watching the magazine go to the point where they used to do Islamic summits, because at one point, people don't remember, like Islam or Islamic thought like prevailed in hip hop for years. You understand? For years, where like if they wasn't Muslims or Moors, they was Nuwapians. Well, they wasn't Nuwapians at the time. They was Nubian Islamic Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. You know, you had people like Lakim Shabazz, and big up to DJ Mark the 45 King. He just passed. So, you know, seeing it, going through it, and at the same time learning about the inner workings of how corrupt it was, I started to see that when it started to change and start to go from like records and tapes to like CDs, I started seeing like the mass firings and everything that went along with that, and like how many people had to be downsized and moved, and how they would put like people who had no regard for hip hop or whatever, put them in um, positions to lord over like new acts that they really had no understanding of. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in watching all of that, it wasn't until I think a little after Tupac